thank you, chick. Apparently, Miss Diane made a huge announcement. When I say huge, let's just say it was an announcement, okay? She announced in front of everybody that she was not, first of all, she was not willing or ready to accept Mama Beth's apology. She just happens to, she just feels the timing isn't correct. And, she just feels like, she just doesn't feel like she should have to accept it. And furthermore, here's where it gets really greasy, y'all. No, I believe you, Boston. Calm down, girl. We're past that. Moving forward. Boston, pay attention to the good stuff. Come on. Stay with me. Diane has now said, she has proclaimed to all of her lawn chair society, there will be no Thanksgiving turkey promotions for Mama Beth. No Thanksgiving turkey promotions for Mama Beth. As you all know, Mama Beth has her Thanksgiving turkey contest going, and the prize is $200 if you follow her recipe to the T and all that good stuff. You have a chance to win $200, and Miss Diane has refused to promote it. So I think, first and foremost, who the fuck cares? That was my first thought. I'm like, who the hell cares? Like, why would you? Who cares? What the hell? You've got what, 5,000 or 6,000 subs? And probably a good 2,800, 3,000 of them are probably purchased somehow or finagles. A good 4,000 of them are probably dead accounts. They're just not even active. You know what I mean? You have these inactive subscribers. They're never around. They're just, they don't interact. They're nowhere. They're subbed to you. They probably haven't clicked on their, they probably don't even click on that account. You know what I mean? It's like, they're just inactive subscribers. I have a ton of them. They're just blank accounts. Oh, good Lord. Alright, good night, chick. Good night. So there's that. I'm sure Mama Beth is just rolling in misery. Okay, Boston Kitty Cat says she's sick. Well, when isn't she sick, girl? When isn't she sick? She called me last night. Or this morning. I don't know. I got a voicemail from her. So there's that. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I really don't. Then we got the BKK. She's talking, I know Mallery. Then she's got the whole BKK apparently is, listen, word on the street was, I almost choked on my spit once again, because word on the street was, it just wasn't probably 24 hours ago. It probably wasn't even 24 hours ago. BKK, let me check my notes. BKK was on record as saying, listen, I like Diane. I like Randy. I like that, what's that obnoxious lady's name who just keeps running her mouth and knows everything? Everything. You can't, Wendy, you can't show her nothing. You can't enlighten her on anything. You can't wow her on something, because this bitch knows everything. She's been to the mountaintop. She's been back. She's been to the mountaintop again and been back again. So people like that, you can't show or tell people like that nothing. Hello, MB. How are you, lover? Enjoy your breakfast. I decided to come on. It's been so long. So listen, She was about how much she likes them, girl. I really like them. You know, they may not like me, I don't know, but I really like them. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Like, what the hell, girl? Like, Jesus, your taste is, I don't know, all in your ass or something. But, you know, hell, Boston Kitty Cat, whatever. Whatever floats her boat. That's what I'm thinking. Whatever. If she's happy, I'm happy, right? Let her like who she likes. And then cut to today. Dear Diane. Dear Diane. This is BKK. I just want you to know, I hate your fucking guts. Who the fuck do you think you are? Beep! And the rest is just all bleeped out and beeped out and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'll talk to anybody I want. He'll talk to anyone. You ain't nothing. You ain't nobody. Who the F do you think? But who the F? I'm like, Jesus to goodness. And I'm like, good Lord. Sorry, I had a cat trying to cause a ruckus. I just don't know what, I'm like, if BKK would have just listened, like, to my mental waves I was sending her just the day before, she would have heard me. She would have heard my, what the fuck? Like, because that's when she said, I really like Diane and Wendy and so. I'm like, why? Like, what the fuck do they bring to the table of life? What do they bring to the table of life? That's what I'm asking. When you sit down at the table of life, people, right? All the things that matter, relationships, all the stuff that life is made of, what the hell do these bitches bring to the table? Goddamn nothing. They bring nothing. Now, I say that in YouTube sense. I'm not talking about their real world. I don't know what the hell they bring to their real world. And I don't even want to know. I don't care what their real life table setting even looks like. I can't even begin to ponder that, okay? But as far as what we know of these folks on the YouTube, honey, they don't bring nothing to the table. In fact, I'm thinking how the best way to put this, because I like to provide visuals. And since we're talking about tables, here's the thing, like, they're takeout queens, right? They're takeout queens. When I say they don't bring nothing to the table, every Tuesday, every Saturday, they're not in the kitchen hustling up a meal for all you people. Just come in and enjoy. And what, obviously, I'm talking in metaphors here. No, they're not even doing that. They're not sitting there thinking of how they can entertain people and all. They're not doing anything like that. You know what they're doing? They're getting people to turn on one another. They're handing out sticks so other people can stir the pot. These bitches are too lazy to even stir their own pot. Old Diane is like this girl. She's like, here, Wendy, take this stick and stir that pot a little while. My arm hurts. And Wendy's like, oh no, I'm too good to stir a pot. And she'll hand it over to the Wendy's lady. And the Wendy's lady is so goddamn desperate to be acknowledged by someone with more than 3,000 subscribers. Well, that bitch will stir that pot till her arm falls off and she'll start stirring it with her feet. That's the truth. So these people don't even provide the entertainment, the meal, right? They don't do a damn thing. They bring nothing but the misery of others and whatever comes to be from all that pot stirring with one another, and it's all regurgitated. It's all just thrown back into the vat of shit every week, week after week. And that's why sometimes it's always the same players, right? Same players, because it's the same ingredients. You're cooking with the same ingredients every time. The only difference is you might use a little bit more of this ingredient, a little bit less of this ingredient one week, and a little bit more. You know what I mean? So you're going to get slightly different variations, but inevitably, each week is really constructed out of the same shit. So no, would I consider them content providers whatsoever? No. Would I consider them anybody that brings anything to the table of life? No. They're just not my ticket. They're not my ticket whatsoever. I understand that people love them, and that's fine. I also understand that people can't stand them, and that's fine too. Let me see. Check. A non-idiot, and you were the one that couldn't hear her. What are we going on? Come on, you guys. Stop. It's okay. Let's not be... you know how much breath I just wasted trying to talk to y'all about all this stuff, and y'all talking about something that happened 15 minutes ago? Come on. Let that go. It was so... It didn't matter. Chicken Boston, it's just not worth it. It was a little sound hiccup. It's okay. I mean, if y'all just want to sit here and talk about a sound hiccup, I'll just shut up and just let y'all go and talk about it. Now, if y'all want to continue and laugh a little and have a little chit chat, because I'm not done yet. Okay? Don't make me come back there. Okay? Let's continue, please. Yes, we're going to continue. Let's just move on. Let me talk about this Smoke 5 now for a hot second. Listen, I haven't really said much because, you know, I'm a working girl. I'm busy. My fingers are busy, but on occasion while I'm working, I'm listening to some of these live streams or bits and pieces. I click through a lot just to find little highlights and pieces. Some I'll just listen as they're going. But whatever, just enough to kind of know what's going on out there in the world. Here's the thing, I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to preface this whole thing with this. I'm a little concerned. And I just want to put this out there based on everything that I've seen go down. The way that I've seen some workings. I'm going to put this out there. If I see Mama Beth get thrown from the bus, thrown under the bus, thrown from the train, denounced, I'm not going to be a happy camper. I'm not going to be a happy camper. Not that that matters to anybody, but I want to let it be known. I'm not going to be a happy camper. And I say that because Mama Beth has, from what I have seen, Mama Beth has been solid with Boston and Smoke. She's been right there on panel. And let's face it, let's not forget, when you have a guest on panel that's there, really just eating up the dead silence, right? Eating up dead silence and contributing to the panel, contributing to entertainment. When you have somebody like that, time after time after time, doing their part, supporting your live stream and all that, I just want to make it clear, and it's not going to be cute if she gets in any way cut out for whatever reason, unless she does something so absurd, which I don't think she's going to do. But because here's what I've seen. I've seen a lot of I hate yous. Now, I'm exaggerating slightly, but you get the point. I hate you, you suck. Suddenly I like you, I love you, you're my bestie. You suck, you're out of here, I hate you. You're a rapist, you're this, you're that. Then I 100% support you, I'm with you. You know, that's all fine and dandy. I know what that's all about. It's whatever. I know the tactics. It's not a way that I would go. It's not the way I would flow through and handle business. But we all have our way of doing things. And whatever works for each individual, that's fine. But I just thought to myself yesterday and today, I thought, you know, I really don't want to see Mama Beth get caught up in this. I mean, my thing is, wait, there was FOD, y'all were good, now you hate her. There was Randy, you didn't like, well, you were okay with her, then you hated her, or then you loved her, then you hated her. I couldn't keep up with that one, right? Laura, you weren't into Laura whatsoever. You were after her like crazy because, I don't know, something to do with pretend rape or some bullshit, some fantasy rape or something. Now you're flagging her down to join forces. So, you know what I mean? Yes, I understand that, Boston, but I just want to make sure that's solid. I want to make sure, because just like I'm your friend, I'm also Mama Beth's friend. So I'm coming in as a friend to Mama Beth to say, hold on, I gotta approve that. Just to say, I want to make sure that Mama Beth doesn't get caught up in this, because I know how easy it could be. Especially when you're trying to build channels and alliances and all this shit. Because I know Mama Beth definitely has, and I want to say something about this too. Mama Beth definitely has a hate following, right? But what's the key word there? I want to make sure Smoke knows this. Following. Okay? And in the game of YouTube, that's what's important. Do not ever underestimate Mama Beth or her viewership. Because Mama Beth will bring the views, especially when it counts. Especially when it counts, like when she's really on. So, when somebody says to you, Smoke, when somebody says to you, crash the plane, if Mama Beth is your co-pilot, that's just pure stupidity on that person's part. Trust and believe. Somebody like that doesn't know how to do math. Someone like that doesn't know how to do math. Okay, what just happened? I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to have to give some details. Give some details. I'm not falling for this again, Boston. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, nothing's happened. So, anyway, back to the whole Laura thing. I said early on, listen, you're going to find out that Laura, I don't listen to those dummies. Good, Smoke. I told you early on, you're going to find out as time goes on. We don't do that, Mary or MB. Oh, hold on, I'm going to talk about that. When you say MB, you need Mama Bear. We don't do that. Oh, Mama Beth. Okay. Hold on. You're okay. I don't listen to those dummies. Man, I was just about to say something and I forgot what it was. Something I was going to say that Smoke 5. Oh well. I'm sure something else will come to mind. Listen. I mean, I can't tell you how to run your show, but, here's the thing. I'll say this, Smoke 5. You made an apology to everybody yesterday or the day before, which, again, I didn't agree with. I was cringing on that one because, well, I say bullshit on that because I'm like, you know what? Worse things have been said by the very same people that you apologized to. Okay? Worse things have been done. And I'm like, stop goddamn apologizing. If you're gonna roll a show. Save your apologies for when it really, really, really needs to happen. Because what happens is when you just start apologizing at all, just every little thing that might bend somebody's feeling or offend. Come on. Your apologies eventually will mean nothing. I cringed at that apology because I'm like, God damn it. Hell no, you don't apologize. Why? Yeah, that just it makes you look wishy-washy, Smoke. You gotta stick to it. Own your shit and stick to it. Own it. You don't let these people bully you or whip you around back and forth, because you know what it looked like, Smoke. From somebody who's I've not been involved in it, I've not been interacting. Somebody who just watched, this is what it looked like to me. Now keep in mind, I am a seasoned professional when it comes to taking center stage or whipping up a hurricane, right? I'm a seasoned professional. Proven racehorse. Happens again and again and again. But it looked like to me when the Shannon chick came on and did her video. Let's talk about that hot mess for a hot second. She did her video to you, and she said something to the effect that, well, once she got done kissing the ass of Diane, and now she wants and trying to kiss the ass of Laura, apparently, and Wendy, but all these women she's not even into anymore because, well, they can't give her what she needs as a friend. But hey, she's gonna have their back anyway because she's just that kind of a person. She's gonna white knight for these people even though they don't even really like her, and she's gonna have their back. Well, isn't she just the salt of the earth? But what it looked to me like, so you gotta look at all these different angles, Smoke. When she did that video and she sat there and was selling her soul because obviously she couldn't take you down alone, which she knew she couldn't do. She doesn't wield that kind of power. So therefore she was selling a good portion of her soul to lick the asses of people who ain't even into her anymore, in order to form this alliance so that they could all join forces and ice you out? Like, ice you out of the scene. And then, once she made that video, it wasn't too much longer. You made that goddamn apology video to the community. Now, having said that, the only good thing, the positive that came out of that was, well, Shannon, it looked like you licked the ass of them people for nothing. Because the boy apologized. So now what? But here's the thing. That's short-lived because you're not going to get along with Diane. You're not going to get along with any of them. So Shannon is currently trying to get back into the fold. All right? So that's their plan. They're trying to align themselves in order, because you're this little pest, And you're small potatoes in their mind. You're small potatoes, but you're enough of a pest where they want to be able to try to ice you out somehow or humiliate you in some way. Specifically your girlfriend. Boston Kitty Cat. So, just be mindful of all this. Own your shit. Own your shit. Don't make stuff up. If you have something, have it. Don't be one of these people that you're going to drop something. If you have it, drop it. That's my opinion. If you have it, drop it. Honey, I'm the queen of dropping shit. But guess what? I've never once told anybody I'm going to drop something. You know what I do? I drop it. And all hell breaks out. That's what you do. There's no need to say I'm going to drop something in a week or 2 weeks, 5 days, 2 days. When you get your hands on it, you drop that shit like it's hot, honey. Well, let's put it this way, Brazy. You know, I don't believe any of us are small potatoes. But I said, in their mind, you're small potatoes. But, you know, like I said, some people down here, they get themselves 3, 4, 5,000 viewers or subscribers, and suddenly they convince themselves that they're somewhere in the upper echelons of YouTube. These people are floating around the bottom of the barrel just like the rest of us. 5,000, 6,000 subscribers on YouTube isn't shit. And they know it. In the grand scheme of things, there is no difference between 100 subscribers and 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 when you're sitting on YouTube. There just isn't. There just isn't. Ain't no damn difference. Huh. Well, I think that's it. I think that was your treat. I've shared a little wisdom. I've provided a couple little laughs. I'm good for a show. I drop gems as well, do you drop gems or you... Because there's a difference in dropping gems and talking about gems. Like, I heard with my own ears that, you... For instance, what was it? You have possession of a non-disclosure order, a non-disclosure agreement. So if you have that, drop it. Right? That's a gem. Bloop, you drop it. You drop it. Now, if you don't have it, don't say you have it. So if you think you can get it, say, I think I can get it. Because what happens if you never produce that, your credibility, little by little, just goes bloop. Especially with you being new on the scene. Credibility, you've got to be able to support everything you say you do down here. Hashtag receipts. Receipts, receipts, receipts. Otherwise, people will just tune you out. Alright, then drop it, Boston. What are we waiting on? What are we waiting on? Christmas? Excise a good portion of it and drop it. It's not that hard. Copy, paste, print. But that's if you can't, you know what I'm saying? If you can't find a way to record it with your phone, upload it, whatever it is, you can't say you have it. What I'm saying is, there's no purpose to say you have it. No, they won't. They can't stop hating me. Well, they will. Give them a real reason, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Hammer them bitches. Put shit out there. Have it. Put that shit out there. If you got it, put it out there. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone for coming through. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Anybody that catches this later, thank you, and I hope you had a good time. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. Excuse me. Please and thank you. Let me get a sip. If you all could check out my Etsy shop, I just put new things up again. Go buy yourself something cute. Something for every budget in there. Go pick yourself up something cute. Till next time, loves, hugs, kisses. Bye-bye. Oh, I will, Brazy. Love y'all. Bye-bye.